What's up, everybody? So, as y'all know, I said I was going to do these videos every Wednesday. I messed up last Wednesday because last Wednesday was just a little too hectic, but I'm going to make up for it this week. So, a lot of y'all, if y'all know me personally, know that I just had 3 losses in my family. Those 3 losses came within a week from each other. So, in that whole process, I learned a lot of stuff about just, the order of a funeral and stuff like that. So the biggest 2 things that I'm gonna start, so I'm gonna start talking each week, Wednesdays. There's gonna be something different every week, and hopefully I can, teach you something that you may not have already known. So this week, we're gonna start with term and perm. So term and perm is 2 different types of insurance. So what I have up here right now is, I have my notes. So I got term, which is a temporary insurance, or in this case we'll say you rent a term, and perm, which is a whole life. So you own a whole life insurance. So I like to do stuff like do it kind of like build it up, term renting versus owning the policy or whatever. So we're going to explain what a term policy is. So term policy is a temporary policy. Some of the key things that I already got started up. Some of the key things that works in the term is low cost initially, which means it doesn't cost a whole lot to have term, but you'll have like a couple. It might be like $16 for 500,000 or whatever the case may be. Another key component is cost increases at renewal. So each year you got to renew because you're getting older. The cost of the term will be a higher cost than it was before. No cash buildup, which means that you don't get no type of interest on the money you paid or whatever. The money you paid into a term, you just paid into a term. So if you outlive the term, you really don't have no benefits. So if you don't die within that term, you don't have no benefits. And coverage ends. As I said, it's a temporary insurance, which means like you rent it. When I put this here, and I put 3 stars here, less than 1% of term policies annually pays out. And it's not because the companies just don't want to pay or nothing like that. It's because most people outlive their term, and then before they can renew, they can't, they don't have any insurance, so they kind of stuck holding the ball. So now we're going to go over perm, which is whole life insurance, permanent insurance. So you own this one. So you rent the term and you own this one. And I'll explain those 2 when I finish doing this little presentation. So with a perm or a whole life insurance, you have higher cost initially. It's higher because it's backed. It's more guaranteed money. You also the cost remains level, which means that once you get locked into your whole life or your permanent insurance, that's what it is. It won't go up, it won't increase, and it won't decrease. It'll just stay level. So that's what that means. It builds cash value. Cash value is basically the interest that you're gaining on your money every time you make a payment. So your money you paying for your permanent insurance is gaining interest or whatever the case may be. This coverage is permanent. It doesn't end like a term policy would. And then you got cash value or tax-free growth, which means you earn your money on tax-free. And then 4 of the biggest things that you could use some of that money for, that you gain the interest on, is emergency funds. Your car might go up or whatever the case may be. Educational funds, kids got to go to college, or you want to continue education. Wealth building, you can use this to build your wealth, build your portfolio, whatever it is, whether it's real estate or anything else like that. You can build that. And then retirement funds. If this is a better whole life, could be a better, or will be a better alternative as opposed to. It depends on how you set it up, though. Let me say that. It's a better alternative than a 401k per se. We'll get into 401k, not in this video, but maybe somewhere down the line. We will get into it, not maybe, but we will get into it. So the difference between renting and owning, like as you know, like if you rent a house or you own a house, when you rent an apartment and stuff like that, both of them is places to live or whatever the case may be, but it's different benefits for each place. So if you own an apartment, you don't got to worry about maintenance and none of that stuff because the apartment, they supply that and they build all that stuff for you. But if you own somewhere, you got to come out your pocket with that. But, there's more benefits as, when you own certain things as opposed to renting them. Me personally, I would much prefer a whole life or permanent insurance because you get more money. Your money earns money. Your money gains interest, so that money earns you more money, as opposed to you putting this term policy and you're really not getting it. So one of the biggest things that happened with the whole incident with my aunts and my uncle passing, I won't say which ones it was, but one of the biggest issues was they didn't have what they thought they had. You know what I mean? So they thought they had a permanent insurance and they would cover the funerals and cover all of that stuff. But in actuality, it was a term policy that they outlived. So like, when you're stuck in stuff like that, and some of that stuff, I should have, looked at it more carefully and stuff like that, and that sort. But that was on me. But that was also a learning experience as well. So like, I won't let that happen again. Nobody else in my family, nobody else like that. I'll always look at their policies and make sure everything is on the up and up. So with that, sometimes you gotta go through these things to learn certain things. So you gotta get knocked down to get back up. So hopefully I help somebody or some people with explaining the difference between term and perm. Look out for next Wednesday. We'll do something else. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do the topic on, but it'll be something good and you'll definitely enjoy it. But if you want to know more or you want to schedule an appointment, go to my website. That is www.bepreparednotscared.net. www.bepreparednotscared.net. If you have any questions that you might want to ask me, you don't want to go to the website, just leave comments down below or subscribe to my channel. It's going to be some stuff on here every week, and we're going to make it fun, different stuff. It might not be always just the dry erase board. It might be some skits. It might be something. It's going to be fun though. You're going to learn a lot of stuff. So with that said, man, I hope I helped some people. I hope I helped a lot of y'all. If you need any more information, like I said, go to the website, www.bepreparednotscared.net. And I look forward to seeing y'all again. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Be blessed.